All right, in a previous video, I asked about terraforming Venus, and if you want to check it out, you can subscribe. But I want to make this video because, again, it strikes me that we really, for all the conversation that has been in the public discourse over the last 10 years or so about terraforming Mars, it strikes me as strange that Mars is the planet that people would choose to go to look for life, look to inhabit, look to geologically re-engineer, right? Because Venus has an atmosphere. Now, as far as I can tell, I don't know if humans know how to create an atmosphere out of absolutely nothing, but Mars does not have an atmosphere. Or, I mean, it might, but it's so thin, it's practically nothing. Whereas Venus has an atmosphere that is 90% carbon dioxide, and carbon, I don't know if you know this, but is the foundation of all life. You are mostly carbon. I mean, you're mostly water, but like, you are a carbon-based life form. I am a carbon-based life form. These trees are carbon-based life forms. So you have an atmosphere. It's full of the essential element for life, right? So now people might say Venus is super hot. The surface temperature is actually hotter than Mercury's, but that is more due to the runaway greenhouse effect in the atmosphere than it is to any like the proximity to the sun, say, because again, Venus is closer to Earth than Mars. It's almost twice as close to Earth as Mars. Mars is significantly farther away from Earth than Venus is. Venus is reachable within 5 months of what that current technology has, much less what it would be if we found an incentive to continually go there back and forth. I'm sure we could cut that time down significantly. There's also water. It's in the form of sulfuric acid mostly, but there is liquid water there. But yeah, most of it is in the form of sulfuric acid. But again, like we have chemistry class. We know that we can break the bonds of acids with bases, and like we know how to engineer chemistry. We don't know how to recreate life from nothing, which is essentially what the project of terraforming Mars would be, is how can you create life from conditions of nothing. Mars doesn't really get any sunlight. I mean, it gets some sunlight, but it's insignificant compared to what Venus is. Venus is far closer to the Earth than Mars is. So it also has a very similar gravity, right, that Mars does not have. So again, like, why spend all the effort talking about terraforming Mars, which seems very unrealistic, whereas Venus seems